Welcome to another Age of Empires 4 casted game. We have here in the color purple playing as the Byzantines. Its Byzantines are fine, please do not nerf. And in the color blue playing as the English. It's Mr. Nobody here. Welcome everybody. If you like this Age of Empires 4 content, please give a like and subscribe to watch more Age of Empires 4 content. I have plenty of content coming every single day. I'm grinding this. I'm telling you. I'm having a hard time, like, having these casted games for a long time. I wish I could record more, but my throat is like, it hurts after a while. So I take breaks and then I come back, and then I take breaks and then I come back. And I know there is a way to talk like without a throat, but I haven't find any specific like tutorial or guide that shows you like how to speak from the, I think it's from the belly or from the chest, or anywhere is fine except the throat. Otherwise, you have like a lot of effort there, and I feel it's like it's really hard to keep up long sessions of casted games. So I'm trying to figure it out. If you know the solution in the comments, let me know. Another thing I'm thinking about, it's, as you all may know, or you may or not have noticed, my native language is not English, it's Spanish. And obviously I'm more fluent with the Spanish than what I'm in English. And I'm thinking about like doing casted games in Spanish. Like, I actually have a channel there, like it's like maomao en español. I love how you say en español like a English speaker. Maomao en español. It's actually put a one casted game there for like some time ago, but I'm really hesitant because it's not that I don't like to speak my own language. It's just that like the time is very limited to do these casted games. Like, I cannot do this like as a full-time hobby. So I find it hard, but I really want to, you know, put this in Spanish too. Also, I have a lot of fun casting in Spanish. So anyway, let's get back to the match. Grand Winery going out for the Byzantines with 5 villagers. He's kind of rushing it. And the English aging up with classic 3 villagers. Gonna be the council hall. Expect some aggression coming from the English. Gonna having like 3 villagers on gold just to get some upgrades. The rest on wood. And the good thing about the English is that you don't really need to go hunt for food, because your farms are really cheap. And that's their strength. They can just stay on their base. They are very safe. And you know, wood is a very important resource for English, because they have longbows, and longbows are quite expensive in wood. And meanwhile, Byzantines will have the Grand Winery here, focusing on a more economic build, I should say. Just because you have, you know, you're gonna get the olive oil from the berry bushes here, and you're not getting the Imperial Hippodrome, where you can just get horsemen, which is the perfect counter for longbows actually. So I find it really interesting, just because you really need those horsemen to deal with those archers. Alternatively, you need you know, your own archers, but you need more than them, because their archers are stronger, they attack from longer distance. So it's just gonna be this is a tough match for sure. So let's see how Crackety deals with the situation. Here already preparing for some kind of rush. Like, already have 3 villagers building that tower, securing that food and gold resources up in the front. So he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. He knows that there are more Lombos are coming into the base. Let's take a look at Mr. Nobody's visions. There's only just one Lombo here. I think the rest are like... Where are they? Where are the Lombos? I see 6 on the map. Oh, they are here. They are just chilling. I'm gonna try to find something. I'm gonna do the whole round. Looks like this Lombo is still in the range of the tower. Tragedy puts the villagers in this position just so the Lombo gets hit by the tower. And this one already has arrow split in placement, so gonna have a higher range than usual. Already have enough stun to get arrow slits in both of them, so he's gonna be fine. More Lombos coming, 9 already. Let's take a look at Crackety space. Just gonna go for the stable. Not surprising. You know, the direct counter to those Lombos are stables, but you know, when the Lombo mass gets too critical, they can one-shot Horseman if things get like to a long feudal battle where the English have like 30-40 Lombos and, you know, having Horsemen, they're just gonna one-shot them. So you may need archers of your own too. I'm really curious how he will deal with this. More archers here, starting to build a battering ram just to take care of this outpost. Looks like he knows like he cannot cause any kind of damage. Here there is an outpost, here there is an outpost, here is the town center. So there is really no point of entry for him. So I guess he has no choice but to just push this outpost. We also should be seeing a mercenary house building soon. There you go, mercenary house already being built. Looks like the ram will take down this outpost. There is no military units here. Like this scout gonna run from the... Oh my god, he almost got that one. He almost got that one. And more Lombo mass is starting to come here, but also the Horseman. Crackety is doing a really sneaky strategy here. He's putting the Horseman on the town center so that the enemy doesn't know how many Horsemen he has. So at this point, he doesn't... Does he know about the stable? Let's take a look. Probably, we don't know yet because the observer mode is bugged. Probably he doesn't know about the stable. But in any case, even if he knows, he doesn't know how many horsemen. So he's not building spearmen of his own yet, which I find it a little bit risky. And now he's just going for classic, going for the landmarks, 8-minute mark. Classic English. Just testing their luck in feudal age. Now this is a really hard matchup for most players. Like, the Lombos are really annoying. And, you know, this landmark just produce Lombos so fast. And they also don't need to go out in the map, they are not exposed. So, it's really hard. Meanwhile, more horsemen building here for Crackety. And looks like he will go out. This is a enough number of horsemen. It's like he will deal with those archers here. Javelin throwers go here to help Crackety, and there is no spearman here to save the Lombos. There's a little bit of patience, and those horsemen will just deal with the whole archer mass that he had. And just like that, the English push gets denied. Just a little bit of patience, just because one horseman won't do enough, but you have like 8. You put them in your town center. Basically, your opponent doesn't know you have how many horsemen, so So now it's time for a counterattack for Crackety. I will just assume this is Crackety. Like, I check on AoE World. I'm pretty sure that's him. So I will just shot at him like that. If you find out he's not, just let me know. Javelin throwers. Throwing the javelins into the mining camp. And now the horseman will go for some raiding here. Keep in mind, they don't have the Trump ability. He didn't go for the Hyperdrum. So, gonna get 2 villagers here. But the town center is just a machine gun. And the villagers actually attacking. And now this is a massacre. 5 villagers go down, 6 villagers go down. And looks like Crackety is gonna lose his horseman mass, that on the side is actually working towards Imperial Age. Sorry, Castle Age. Already have 12 villagers on gold, so should be fine. It should be fine. And he left the javelin throwers here. 1 more villager goes down. And just like that, the English cannot do their feudal push anymore. It's because, you know, it's not really feudal push if you don't have an army by minute 11. So a distinct lack of spearmen for the English caused him, you know, that early momentum that he had at the beginning. And now Crackety is gonna build a golden horn. Let's take a look. Where is it going? Where's the golden horn? There you go. Golden horn tower to create those passive military units for free. And we're only sitting at level 2 cistern. That's gonna change soon. Level 3 coming soon for Crackety. Walls coming for the English. Now the English are put into the defense here. Now it's always a bad sign when you are the English and you're not the aggressor. It's because their economy is not outstanding. They have a lot of momentum in the feudal age with the council hall and, you know, the farms, which your opponent doesn't have at the beginning. Looks like he's trying to rush here, but the horseman will manage to get there. Never mind, he decides to take a break. Not gonna be able to get any villager. And now the longbows are coming. But also the golden core tower is creating javelin throwers. +2 range defense for Crackety. Look at those longbows, don't do any damage to them. That's 5 range armor. Against them, they only do 2 damage each longbow. Now the longbows are useless at this point. Like, even if you have this, you don't really have the, you know, the mass to push your opponent. And at this point, I feel like the English should just stay at home. And now the man-at-arms come here. Now the longbows not gonna do anything against that man-at-arms. It just takes so long to kill it. And now more horsemen are coming. And look at that cheesy. This gold vein is fully protected. Problem is, if you have a javelin thrower, the wall is not an issue here. Our villagers go down for Crackety. But here already have man-at-arms here. Well, most likely Varangian guards, not man-at-arms, Varangian guards. Javelin throwers, not veteran yet. He doesn't have the veteran contract. Javelin throwers doing a really good job against the longbows. And just like that, Crackety is now taking control of the situation, forcing the English to go into the defense here. Now the bully needs to go back to his base. A single mistake, just not putting any spearman next to your lombos cost him a big momentum he had in the game, and now the man-at-arms are there, and he's trying to go castle, and the good thing is he has farm, so he can go castle really safely. The problem is your opponents are already taking relics. One relic already there for Crackety. More man-at-arms will torch this wall. And there is no units to deal with this. No, only spearmen. A spearmen also do terrible damage against them. And now the javelin throwers. Will manage to shot those lombos. I love these walls. I just really love these walls. And now, the English rushing with the King's Palace. It's gonna be here, in the back of his base. And looks like the walls will go down. More javelin throwers. It's gonna be javelin throwers and man-at-arms only for the Byzantines. He doesn't have the upgrade for the houses to use them as watchtowers. Looks like he will take control of this gold. His opponent already has another gold vein here. Spearman, sorry, villager, taking care of those wolves. And now he's in the base. There's no one here. This is ghost town. Everyone already migrated to the east. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna burn those farms. With +2 range armor, there's nothing the English can do here. Consing Hall not really producing anything. Income for the English. It's really bad at this moment. He only have gold. +2 range attack coming, but there's no really range units for him, only 5. No crossbows to deal with the man-at-arms. No knights to deal with the javelin throwers. And looks like he's just going here. Meanwhile, Crackety having the time of his life. Only sitting at level 3 cistern. The Golden Horn Tower is gonna produce camel riders now. Gotta keep putting pressure on his opponent's face. And at this point, he's just burning everything. And he taps out. And Crackety showing a great way to deal with the English push in Feudal as the Byzantines.